Hello, welcome to another episode of Rollin with the Punches. I'm your host, Spike. The last couple of weeks I've been really thinking about rolling with the punches and where it's going. And there's going to be some changes. I'm still going to be rolling on the roads and talking about art, but I want to add a couple of elements. One, I'm going to be posting smaller clips at the end of my videos. These clips are going to consist of bloopers, outtakes, and just fun, silly, wacky videos with me hopped up on caffeine. So keep an eye out for those at the very end of every video. I also have had my wheel fall off in the last week. I've had it fall off 3 times. So in the next few sessions, I'm not going to be rolling with the punches. I'm going to be in my art room showing you some things. A couple weeks ago, I had a friend approach me and he said, "Jeremy Lawrence Spike Cash, you're blind. How do you do that? How do you create the paintings that you create?" Well, at the very beginning of this series, I swore that I would never do a how-to video. There are millions of YouTube artists out there that are well qualified to show you how to paint, and I don't want to be another one of those artists. I wanted something different. So I was thinking about my friend's question. I can show you my creative process without showing you how to paint. But I think it would be cool to show you how I paint. So let's get right into it. I have my paints, my brushes, my water for my acrylics, and my paint thinner for my oil paints. Got my canvas. See, my canvas. This is a 4x4 inch canvas. Got my easel, and the very first step in my creative process, I don't need all this crap, so let's get rid of it. I'll clean that up later. The very first step in my creative process is the idea. What do you want to paint? Do you want to paint a landscape? Do you want to paint a seascape? Do you want to paint a still life? What type of still life that you want to paint? Get the idea. Do you want to paint a blue sky with fluffy white clouds? Do you want to paint a stormy sky? Do you want to paint a sunset or a sunrise? Then you can say, what kind of land do you want? Do you want to paint a prairie? Grassy hills? Do you want to put a stream in the middle of the painting? Get the idea. Other artists, they can go in front of a canvas and just start painting. And that's cool, but honestly, that's not my creative process. I have to have the idea. And so, find out what you want. Don't worry about the details, because the details will honestly change from beginning to end. What you have at the beginning will not be what you have at the end, because your imagination goes wild. I once knew a happy painter, and I'm not going to mention names, but this happy painter basically said that he had the power to do anything on the canvas. And I truly believe that, because honestly, I have found something about myself. that my most, how do I say it? My most powerful asset is my imagination. Because if I can get the idea, I can paint it. So there you have it. That's the first step in my creative process, getting the idea. Please watch the wacky video at the very end of this. Subscribe to my YouTube channel. And until next time, keep rolling with the punches.
Hey guys, I've recently learned something about Jeremy. Watch what happens when I turn this song on.
Are you recording me?
Gotcha.